Welcome back to QED with me, your practical dietitian, Elisa Bremner. Lucky 7 on my world tour. You know what country is known for its luck? Here are some hints. I'm moving on to Europe, a small country often described as the Emerald Isle. No, not that kind of emerald. It's a country with so much lush grass, it looks green from space. Yes, I'm talking about the luck of the Irish, and I'm going to Ireland. I'm going to turn these ingredients into a tasty Irish stew. You'll see some old familiars: olive oil, celery, carrots, onions, potatoes, garlic, and mushrooms. Plus, we need the flour, tomato paste, thyme, the herb, not the duration. I used a little Guinness beer for extra Irishness, but this is not strictly necessary. In case you were wondering what that white carrot-like thing was, it's a parsnip. Parsnips are a great addition to any stew. In fact, I dare say it's the best part of this one. Lastly, that little leaf at the bottom, it's a bay leaf. It infuses flavor, but don't eat it. This is one of those recipes where you can use what you like. We don't often find chefs measuring out their ingredients for a stew, but I do know there is one basic practice good chefs follow: preparing all the ingredients ahead of time so when you're cooking, you can just whip it together with no fuss. Here, I've prepped my vegetables by chopping the onions and celery. I minced the garlic, cut the carrots, parsnips, and potatoes into nice chunks, and chop the mushrooms in half. To save time, you could even buy some of this stuff pre-chopped from the supermarket. Once you've done your prep, this comes together quick and easy. Heat a little olive oil in a pan and cook the celery, onion, garlic, and mushrooms for about 5 minutes. Stir in 2 tablespoons flour and cook for another minute. This is what thickens your stew. Now, just add the remaining ingredients, bring it to a boil, lower the heat, put on the lid, and simmer as long as you want, depending on how soft you want your veggies. Now, you have a treasure hunt for the bay leaf. Take it out and serve your yummy Irish stew. So there you have it, Irish stew. You may have noticed that there's no meat in it. Trust me when I say it's delicious on its own, but if you want to add a little more substance to it, feel free to add chickpeas, beef substitutes, or even a little bit of real meat. I just wanted to recommend that you make the vegetables the main attraction. Choices to include less meat are healthy for you and the planet, and taste great too. So you may not be aware that March 17th is National Eat Like an Irishman Day. Apart from Irish stew and soda bread, you might be thinking corned beef and cabbage? But corned beef is strictly an American invention. Irish immigrants coming to the US made it as an alternative to Irish bacon, which was not available here. Wishing you a happy St. Patrick's Day, whatever your ancestry. That's all for today. Thanks for sharing my journey with me. Hope to see you soon.